Let's send it out to Kara Rucker. Her and Katie have been in Longview earlier, and now they've taken the drive down toward Kilgore, the site of where we've had some damage. So Kara, we'll just give it over to you. Give us an update on what you're finding there.
Yeah, Marcus, I'm sorry about that delay. It has been a very long night of us just driving around, trying to find the different damage that was caused by this storm. So we're actually down here off of Meadow Green. This is in Kilgore, and it's just this little turnaround where they have duplexes and also an apartment complex. So I'm actually here with James. He lives in this duplex right here. James, I just want you to go ahead and describe to us again what you were hearing when this storm was passing over.
So when it started, the wind made my whole house rattle, and you could feel it from the bottom of your feet going up your body, and I didn't know it was going to do as much damage as I thought it would, but it was just, it was scary, and you could hear it pretty loud.
Right, and I know that y'all don't know this yet, but there's actually a roof that had come off that's right next door to where James lives. So do you just want to go ahead and walk us through just what you heard? And you had no idea that the roof had even come off, so you just heard all the chaos at once.
So I heard the rain, you could hear it beating on the side of the windows in the houses, and it started off bad, and it just got worse towards the middle, and it sounded like hail, but towards the end it just kind of slowed down and got way easier and more calm.
Right, and you had told me that you've never been through something like this.
Never.
So yeah, so go ahead and tell us, because you were also telling me that you did have a plan, so tell me about that.
Yeah, when I heard the rain start and the wind start, I heard everyone coming inside that wind is bad, go find somewhere. I first got out of my room where the big window is and went straight to the bathroom where there's no windows, no way you can get debris unless it breaks through that certain part of your house.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what John Adams was telling us earlier. When you are in a circumstance like this, that is the exact place that you want to go. So James, that was the smart thing for you to do. Really, we are just so glad that you and your family are okay, and seriously, thank you so much for your time speaking with us tonight.
No problem.
Okay, so I want to go ahead and take you around the corner right here. I'll go ahead and step over here. Now, Katie, it's going to be hard to get, but if you can just kind of zoom in over there, this is the roof that had ended up coming off. We're going to try to get the lighting good for you. There we go. So right here, this is the back of this apartment complex that you're getting a look at, and you can see the boards that had completely come off. There's some of them on the ground, but a lot of them just came off, and they're on the other side of the roof over there. So as you can tell, there were strong winds that we were seeing. That's a big part of the damage that we saw here tonight. So we saw this, and there was also another roof that was taken off in Kilgore, and it looked like sort of like an abandoned shed sort of thing. So again, that roof and then another one, that's what we know of so far as the damage out here. So Katie, go ahead and follow me this way. You can see some of the damage that's just kind of fallen off over here. You see shingles, you see knocked over garbage cans, and that's all on the other side of this duplex also, just because of how powerful these winds really were. As you can tell, it's kind of calmed down out here. There's not even any rain, anything like that. So thankfully, we do believe we have made it through that part of the storm. But go ahead and look over here. I had set up this light so then you could possibly see the damage here. So again, this is the apartment where we have the roof knocked off over here. But if you look right here, this huge tree, one of the main branches had actually collapsed, and that happened during the storm. So again, this is just a good visual, just so you can see how powerful of winds we're talking about. And Marcus, you'll probably know more about that as far as the miles per hour of winds they were seeing out here. They don't really know that, but again, after talking with James, we just know that they were very powerful. If you go ahead and keep following me over here, we'll go ahead and go to the front of this complex. It's very dark out here, but you can tell that they do still have lights just because of the inside of these rooms that you'll see. But I just wanted to show you a quick look. You can see the debris all on the ground over here, so Katie, just be careful where you're stepping. But I just wanted to show them this also, because there's a grill that was actually tipped over as well. So I mean, again, this is just an example of how powerful of winds Kilgore had seen out here tonight. Now, if you have been keeping up with us for a while, we were actually in Longview at first, but then we went ahead and came out to Kilgore because this is where we're getting most of our reports. So, Katie, if you just want to follow me back over here. Marcus, if you have time, I'll just show you one other site that we have.
Go ahead, Kara.
But again, after talking to just a few neighbors out here, it's just the wind that they keep talking about, just the powerful winds that they were hearing. So let me just show you another example of this. There's the tree again. I'm just amazed how it could snap right in the middle of the tree, but it's that one that ended up falling. And Katie and I, we really have been driving around for a while. That other place that we were at, we took photos of that. We sent it over to our digital team. So hopefully you can see those over on our website, easttexasmatters.com. So if we go ahead and come to this other side of this duplex, you'll be able to see trash cans just like that had ended up tipping over. So I just want to show you that while we wrap up out here. So yeah, if you just kind of shine the light this way, you can probably get a good view right here. There's a trash can in the back over here, another one here, this one, and this is part of all that noise that they say that they were hearing inside of here. So it is a scary thing that these residents have to go through. He also told us earlier that he had known that there was a severe weather day, so he was kind of expecting something, but just not expecting this much noise out of this storm. So again, we're going to keep on making our way through here. If we see any more damage, we'll be sure to let you know, Marcus. Until then, we'll go ahead and toss it back to you.
Kara and Katie, thank you so much, and I appreciate that interview that you had there, and just what an incredible story. Glad that he is okay, glad there's no reports of any injuries. We